What's going on, everybody? You already know who it is. It is your boy, that guy, the Giant here. And in today's video, we're going to be talking about my review of Battlefield 6 and what no better place to start than the gunplay. I will tell you this. I feel like the gunplay was a step down from the beta. Just that added bloom just doesn't feel good on most guns. There are some guns that have like almost zero blooms or zero spread, and those guns feel okay, but it's just some of the assault rifles, they just don't feel that good. Just with the amount of bloom on them. And guys, I'm a battlefield veteran. I know, stand still when you shoot, tap fire, I get that, but I think that the random recoil mixed with the bloom, it doesn't feel good. I'd rather have more recoil than insane bloom. Like, some bloom's okay, but have it like like a system like how in CS, like you have like a second or a split second where when you stop shooting, you still have a little momentum, but you can stop and you can start shooting your gun a little bit before you stop. Or have it to where when you're strafing, like when you're about to strafe, you have like a grace period where your first shot always goes where you're shooting at. So if you're deciding to burst fire and try to strafe out, you know, you can do that. So I think that slightly has to be looked at. The maps, I kind of like the maps, man. They're okay. They're not too insane for me. Like Firestorm, we played this map. Battlefield 3, Battlefield 4. I did not play BF2 or I can't even remember what anything before Battlefield 3 I haven't really played. But I will say the maps are okay. There's certain maps that are just kind of annoying in my personal opinion, where I get it. Snipers, totally fine. I don't hate snipers, but the fact that there's like just a huge open area with no cover to get to a place, to like get to them without like taking a vehicle and just being spotted by everybody is kind of annoying. So that's my personal opinion on the maps. I just wish that there's more cover in between places. Like the places that have cover on the maps, like that one desert map, I can't remember the name, but it's really fun fighting in between the buildings, going from one spot on the map to another spot on the map. But anywhere outside of that, I just think that it's really annoying, and it's just not fun just to like get sniped across map, because snipers have like a full line of sight across like the whole map on some of these maps, and it's kind of ridiculous and kind of annoying. Performance, I will say that personally my performance is okay. I'm not running frame gen right here, but even when I was running frame gen, it didn't feel too bad in my personal opinion. Frame gen to me only added about like 4 milliseconds of input delay, and honestly I really didn't feel the difference, and it felt good. If you choose not to use frame gen, that's totally fine. The game still feels smooth for me, but I don't think frame gen is like too big of an issue personally. That's just my personal opinion. Lighting definitely needs to be fixed, because I guess there's like an HDR glitch or something going on when you're trying to go from inside to outside. You just get blinded, and that's just super annoying, and I just don't think that I think that definitely needs to be fixed in my personal opinion. Mouse input, I am going to say that for the most part mouse input feels fine. What I've noticed is if you're firing your gun, sometimes it feels like you're fighting your mouse, especially when you're like ADSing, firing and trying to like snap to somebody. Sometimes it feels like my sensitivity is cut in half, and I honestly think that has something to do with the recoil, because it's random every time. So there's no like consistent recoil pattern that you can actually learn, because sometimes it can jump up to the right, it can jump up to the left, sometimes it has a little more horizontal recoil this way, and it just kind of feels weird. And that's what I mean, where I wish that there was like predictable recoil in the game, or just slight deviations from the original recoil. That's my personal opinion. But yeah, there's something's going on with the mouse. I cannot put my hand on it. Maybe you guys can, but as you know, I play 800 DPI, a 40 centimeter 360, and I'm able to hit some of my shots, but the random recoil is just kind of annoying. And sometimes your first shot not hitting is also super annoying. How is aim assist in the game? Aim assist is really strong. I just don't think anybody has found like the perfect controller settings yet for this game, because you need a PhD to find those settings. But when I plugged in the controller, the aim assist slowdown is super strong. And what I've noticed on controller is that you're kind of able to, you're still able to like beam and move on controller, which is kind of weird because that bloom just seems tighter and there's like less recoil on controller. They said they fixed the jump glitch. I still get it from time to time. So yeah, there's that. But guys, that's what I think about Battlefield 6 right now. I'm still enjoying the game. We'll just see. I feel like there just needs to be like more updates so that the game feels smoother and a little better to play. Kind of like how we were back in the beta. I'm not talking about the movement exploits and all that. I'm just saying that the gunplay felt better in the beta, and that's just my personal opinion. And like I said, I played every single Battlefield. I played all the Call of Duties. I've loved the games, both games. So this is just not me saying, oh, just COD player coming over here complaining about Battlefield. No, I've been through it all. I've played every single one. Back in the day, I used to watch Matimio, Level Cap, Rival X Factor back when he was competing, Rela, and yeah, those are Jack Frags, those guys, like the OG Battlefield players. Those are guys I really watched back in the day. So I've been around for a little bit in Battlefield. Level Cap with all his gun guides in Battlefield 3, absolutely peak content Battlefield. But by the way, that's it, guys. I just wanted to give you my thoughts and opinions on the game. As always, I hope you enjoy the video. Always remember, stay blessed, stay humble, and I'll catch you in another one. Peace.